Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am just really quick embroidering on this sweater. I literally got this sweater today at Target. I was on clearance for 10 bucks and I couldn't beat it. So I already have the design that I want. It's just a simple bean stitch saying. So I'm gonna hoop it on my 8x12 hoop because I want it to be pretty big, and we'll see how it does. I'm going to use my cutaway stabilizer and then obviously Tender Touch the back. This is just a simple a New Day sweater. It's medium and it's like a, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it's like a light blue. So I'm really excited to embroider on this. So I'm going to go ahead and get it hooped and then we'll go over to the machine. Okay, so here, what I'm going to do to upload my design, I have my USB stick in and I'm going to hit File. And I'm going to find my design, which I know it's just right there. And then I'm going to hit this button right here that has the machine and the arrow. I'm going to hit that and that's going to save it to the Ricoma. And so now I'm going to go here and I'm going to find it. And since it was the last design I did, it's going to be right here. And then I'm going to hit OK. And so now it looks really tiny because I need to go over here to design set and change my hoop because I was using my Mighty hoop before and now I'm using hoop D. So I'm going to hit D and then I'm going to hit OK. And the machine's going to do its thing and now it is set to my 8x12 hoop. And so now I'm going to hit OK again just to make sure and then escape. And so now I'm going to set my thread. And since this is all one color, I obviously only had to pick one and I put my teal up here. I put my teal up there so the colors go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have the teal color that I want in spot number 1. So I have it set for spot number 1. So the colors that are on here don't matter. I just need to know what spot I have everything in. So I'm just going to hit 1. And since it's all one single color, I'm just going to hit OK. And actually, let me go back to that. So if it, whoops, wrong one. So if I was doing an applique, I would hit this button and go to AM and it would stop after every single color. But since it's obviously one and I just want it to go all the way through, it's going to be on automatic and I'm going to hit OK. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this button right here because I'm going to trace it. And I want it to trace on number 1. So that's going to move the, let me show you guys. So that's going to move needle number 1 and it's going to be what traces for me. And so it is centered with the bobbin case right here, the needle plate and everything. So now it's completely centered, so it's going to trace. What I have to do before I trace is I have to lock my design because it's exactly how I want it. So I'm going to hit OK. And now I'm going to hit this design right here to trace, but before I do that, I'm going to back you guys up so you can see. Sorry, my lighting's weird right now, guys. I'm trying to use my ring light and help. So that's what that weird glare is on the screen right here. Because it's nighttime right now, so it's dark. So I'm trying to use my ring light to help see. So I'm going to go ahead and hit trace, and it's going to show me exactly where my design is going to go. And I just obviously need to make sure it's not going to hit the hoop. So trace. Okay, and it looks like it's going to be perfect. So yeah, I'm just going to double check one more time that my hoop is not in the way, or my hood is not in the way, and then I'm going to hit start. If you guys are curious, the phrase I'm embroidering is Soli Deo Gloria, which means to the glory of God alone. It's one of my favorite sayings, and it really means a lot to me, and is something that I try to live by every single day. Okay, so it is all done, so I'm going to take it off the hoop. Sorry, it's hard to do with the camera in the way. Okay, that's stitched perfect. Okay, so I think that's stitched perfect, so I'm going to take the hoop off. And then actually what I'm going to do is turn the whole sweater inside out so that I can cut the tearaway, or not the tearaway, the cutaway. Cut the cutaway. It's been a long day, guys, but I wanted to embroider this real quick because I was so excited about it. I'm always looking for fun stuff I can embroider on, so when I saw this sweater in the clearance aisle, I was like, sold! Oh my gosh. Okay, the sweater's so soft. Can you guys see that? It is so soft. So go check your Target clearance aisles. Okay, so I am going to find my embroidery scissors. And I'm just going to cut the jump stitches back here real quick because that will bug me. And I guess since this is a sweater, you don't necessarily need the tender touch. But since I didn't have tearaway that's this big. I didn't have tearaway that would fit in my hoop, so that's why I use this cutaway. So I'm going to have to tender touch it just because I'm going to have to cut this and it will still be there. So otherwise I probably would have just done tearaway and just left the stitches as is. Because obviously, like, I wear at least a tank top underneath my sweaters, so it wouldn't be touching my skin directly. So if I had tearaway, I probably would have used that instead and then just left this alone. But here we are. So, okay. So I'm going to cut my cutaway. And since this is for me, I'm not going to try and do it perfectly. But when I do like shirts and stuff, I try to have my lines super crisp and perfect. But this is just for me. So try and get as close to the stitches as possible. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now. It's not perfect. You can see they're just jagged right there, but again, I don't care. So I'm gonna get my tender touch My tender touch is just barely big enough. Perfect. I need to get a bigger roll of this because I usually only use this for onesies, but now that I'm getting into bigger shirts, now that I have my Ricoma, I need big tender touch. So I have my heat press warming up right now. So as soon as that is warm, we will get this pressed. Okay, so my heat press is ready to go. I do have my Teflon pillow on the inside just because the sweater is so thick. I didn't want any of the seams to mess it up, so I do have the pillow on the inside to elevate it so that this will press easier. I do the same thing with like my large shirts and stuff. So I have it set to the temperature and we're going to press it for 15 seconds. Okay. And it is on there and we are good to go. So I'm going to take the pillow out and take the sweater out and turn this off. Okay, so now we're going to turn it inside out and try it on. Oh my gosh, you guys. This sweater is so comfortable. I love sweaters oversized, so this is perfect. Okay, and here is the stitching. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love how big it is. It's exactly how I wanted it. So, what do you guys think? I am in love with it. Holy cow. So simple, so quick. This took me seriously like 10 minutes to do, and it was perfect. This would have taken me forever on my P800 trying to rehoop and everything. And now I have a sweater. So if you have a multi-needle, be on the lookout for clearance sweaters because this is absolutely perfect. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.